Welcome back to Fist Entertainment for my review of 2002's Halloween Resurrection. Are we talking about the plot of the film, the Will's opinion of the film, my opinion of the film, talking about the kind of like quality of the release in 4K of the film, and the ranking, which will actually be a interesting ranking. All right, plot of the film. The reality programmers at Dangertainment have selected several college students, teenagers, to spend one fun-filled night in the childhood home of serial killer Michael Myers. But the planned live broadcast turns deadly when their evening of excitement becomes a night of horror as Michael Myers himself decides to crash the party. Yeah, okay. The Will's opinion. This is the most hated Halloween movie in the entire franchise. This is the most hated one in the entire franchise. And I gotta tell you, that says something. All right, that really says something, because everybody who is a real, not a casual, a real Halloween fan effing hates Rob Zombie's Halloween and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. But as bad as those two abominations are, this is worse. Now we're going to my opinion. They should never have made this movie. This movie is not that good. It really isn't. This is just a time waster. Just doesn't making a Halloween movie for the sake of making a Halloween movie. And whenever I do one of these Halloween marathons, this movie is watchable. But you know what? Rob Zombie's Halloween is watchable. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is watchable. And this is watchable. It doesn't mean it's good. Alright? It really doesn't. This is a prime example of a waste. Alright? Because it's watchable, but it's cringy. It's very, very, very cringy to me. All right, now I'll address the issues that everybody has that I myself have with this movie. All right. Killing off Laurie Strode and treating her like an idiot. No. Hard no. You don't do that. You just don't. I mean, did they ever treat Nancy Thompson like an idiot? Did they ever treat Alice like an idiot in the Nightmare movies? No. So why would you treat the biggest final girl in horror film history, which is Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, like an idiot and kill her in 5 minutes? No, you don't do that. All right. Now let's talk about the biggest one, the one that everybody really... Rapper Buster Rhymes impersonating Bruce Lee using Kung Fu on Michael Myers with stupid, cheesy one-liners. And then let's talk about the plot of the film. The plot of the film is ridiculous. I just read the plot of the film on the back. But that's ridiculous. Okay? That's ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. If you're going to have a ridiculous plot like that, at least make it entertaining. You want a good example of this? A film that people completely despise too, which I don't understand. There's a hell of a lot worse Hellraiser movies than this one. Hellraiser Hell Ruled basically does the kind of the same thing that this movie does in some way, but at the same time, there's a story behind all of it that is captivating. There isn't one here. There just isn't. And none of the characters in this movie are likable. None of them. I say that if you know, the teenage nerd is helping our main character in the movie, went ahead and got shut off the air, the main character got killed brutally by Michael Myers, as well as Buster Rhymes, because his kung fu doesn't work. And then Michael Myers tracks down the teenage nerd and kills him, and then the movie ends. Believe it or not, that would be a better movie than this. It would be that would have been a better movie than this. that would have been more entertaining to me. Having a Halloween movie where nobody wins at all and Michael Myers gets all the glory. That right there could have saved Halloween Resurrection, in my opinion. Just you know, a little fan theory there. That would have actually have helped the film. I don't know. It may not have. Well, enough ranting on it. Let's talk about the quality of the catalog title. All right. This is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets very, very interesting. Granted, this does have Dolby Vision plus HDR10. It does have a solid 5.1 DTS HDMI sound presentation. The problem is, out of all 8 of the Scream Factory, Shout Factory 4K collector's editions of the Halloween franchise, this is the worst looking one of them. Okay? The effort that was put in the previous 7 movies isn't here. It just isn't here. This was a rush job, and it's probably because whoever did the restoration on this movie didn't like the movie either. So that just tells you something. That just tells you something. Now, I know there's some people out there that like Halloween Resurrection. Do not know why, but I know there's some people out there, and I know what, if Halloween Resurrection is your favorite Halloween movie, by all means, you have my respect. But it's definitely not for me. Which brings to the ranking. I know I told you guys at some point in time I would give you a ranking that you never heard before when I do rankings. I'm giving Halloween Resurrection 2.5 stars. It's a good movie, but it's nowhere near being a great movie. And I only give it 2.5 stars because it is watchable. And you can make it through it and still have a good time. But when you compare it to the previous 7 and you go ahead and look at it as a sequel to 7 great movies, you're just going to, I don't know about this one. And that's all I got to say about Halloween Resurrection from 2002. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more reviews. Until then.